just for someone to have to break it to me. It was just a plastic coin. No matter how old he got, he was the most mischievous little boy out there. He had a big personality he passed down through all of us weirdos. We could all take a chapter out of Pop's book. Maybe not all the chapters, because he was a wild one, but just a piece. And the way he was truly himself, the way he was a collector with his one-of-a-kind pieces, how he was so strongly opinionated, no one could convince him we weren't all aliens, how he loved unconventionally and hard and without boundaries, his outward honesty, whether it hurt your feelings or not, his love for cooking, cars, breaking the rules. Pops was there for us, all of us, his family, his creation. When I asked him one night, watching WWE, as we normally did, I asked him, what am I supposed to do without you when you're gone? And he laughed at me and said, well, what the hell are you gonna do? I'm gone. And I sat there quiet, not getting the response I thought I would, expecting some deep old man moment where he would say he would come back as a rainbow or a butterfly. And that's when he nudged my arm and said, Haley, all we can do is live, so live. And I think I can do that, Pops. I'll live and remember you. Not every day, I can't promise that. But when I watch Jerry Springer, WWE, or the Sci-Fi Channel, when I see a tacky t-shirt with wolves on a cliff with the full moon behind them, when I see a coin and look it up online because maybe it's just $1 million one, when Arya sticks her tongue out at me like you taught her, when I smell Tommy Bahama, when I make our homemade French fries, or someone brings up aliens, or I see Superman, I will live and I will tell the story of Larry David McCormick, a veteran, a father, a grandfather, a great-grandfather, a friend, a legend. This is the ending, Pops. I love you.
I'm going to try real hard to do this, but I ain't make no promises. Because my dad was everything. And it's so hard to breathe without him. For 5 years, I've taken care of him morning, noon, and night. All day, every day. And it's hard to get up. He's not there anymore. And I don't know how people go on without each other. I know he loved my brother. He loved my brother. Regardless of what you think, the man loved you. He loved my kids. And he loved Kristen, even though he said she was a dumbass. But he loved her. And the grandkids, I'm sorry that y'all are not going to grow up with Pops. Because it was always somebody when shit fell apart. You could always call him because it didn't matter what you screwed up or what you did wrong. It didn't matter. He would always come and help you. He was going to cuss you. He was going to tell you what a dumbass you were. But I don't know what to do from here. I know he loved my mom, even though they argued and fought, and they never talked. I know he still loved her. So, I don't know what else to say. Other than it's gonna be a real bad, hard life without Pops around. And I know Caden and Pops would play fight. And Caden would swear that Pop hit him so hard it put him through the wall and the door. Even though that's not what happened, but that was Caden's man. That was Caden's buddy. Every morning, Caden would get up and he would go look for Pops and check on him, make sure he was all right. And I'm sad that Caden won't have that anymore. I just wish it didn't end like this. I don't have anything else to say, so.
I don't need the microphone. First time I met Pops, it was informal. Company dress code at the house. And he just looked at me. Very intimidating. All I can see is looking me up and down. I'm like, oh God, all I see is his tattoos. But after I got to sit down in McDonald's with him on the couch, we got to talking. Come to find out, we walked a lot of the same shoes and boots. Served in the same unit. Doing the same stuff. So he talked to me a lot when we went down there to pick up the car. Talked to David, talked a lot about David, talked a lot about everybody. He talked shit about everybody. Of course. He talked shit about me in front of me. But all he wanted to do was build that car. I hope we can get it finished. He brought me the motor out of the blue, and he promised that I would finish it and give it to you. The Pops was one of a kind. No matter what, I could always tell when he was talking to just on the phone, whether I was in the shower or the bathroom, kitchen. She always talked with the speaker, and I always say, "Where's dumbass?" That's how I knew he liked me. He talked trash about you. If he didn't talk trash, he was never here for you. But he always welcomed me with open arms, didn't judge me. He touched my face, which no harm was foul. But he was cool. I know he loved everybody. But I know the one thing that he wanted most of all was get his family back together. And I think that's something we all need to work on together. Because if we truly love that man and want to honor him, we need to do our part. And let bygones be bygones, differences be different. We all have opinions. It's like we all have a record. But in order to survive and sit here, it shouldn't come to these days like this to sit there and tell each other we love you or handshake. It should be like that every day. We wake up and are grateful to take another breath. But it was an honor to know him. He'll always live in my memory. I love you, Bob.
I wish I would have wrote something. Just give me a minute. My pops took me in. All of us, I feel at some point in our life, all the grandkids, and there's nothing more on my heart more than the fact that this is so pitiful that this is the first time all of us got together through all of our bullshit. And I do feel we all need to let bygones be bygones, because Pops really wanted that. And regardless of what has happened in the past, because we have all done it and we've all been there, I feel like that would make him rest easy. He was a good man, and he loved everybody. And I hate that he's gone. I'm kind of all over the place. I should have did what you did. But I remember when he moved me in. I loved that. Pop showed love that you would never receive from any other human. That grandparent love. It wasn't even tough. It was gentle. It was kind. He always knew what to say to make you feel better. He knew you in and out regardless of who you were. He was such a good man. And I know he loved to talk his smack. And he would get under all of our skin. But he loved us all. And I hope that everybody can grieve through this and we can all get back together soon. Because regardless, we are family. Regardless if that's what Pops want, we all need each other right now and forever. Because now that Pops is gone, we got each other to call. And that's what he would want, is us to unite again. To really let the hate out of all of our hearts. I just wish I could bring him back. Tell him I love him one more time. He gave the best hugs. Anytime I would come home from work, he would show me how to cook. He would always make the potatoes with the onion. With too much damn butter. Tomatoes. He was such a fun person, regardless of what he went through. And I think that's what I love most about him, is he always did find the light. He always did find the light in any situation. But I miss my grandfather. We went through a rough patch towards the end. And I hope he knows that it's okay. And that, I hope he can forgive me too for the things that I said. And that I love him. He was a hell of a man. He could not be touched. He would beat your butt. And that's for anybody. And I just, I hope that my son can grow up to be a man like him. And he was such a good father. He really was. That's really all I have to say. There's so much more. We could all stand here for hours, for days, telling how good of a man he was, but Rest in peace, Pops. I miss you, man.
You say whatever you want. Come on. You want to or not? Huh? What do you want to say and I'll say it for you? Huh? I can't hear you. I'll say it for you, what you want to say. You get to know what you want to say. Papa was the best enemy. He wants y'all to know that Papa was his best enemy. Papa was the best Papa. And Papa was the best Papa. And he's gonna miss his Papa, right? Anything else you wanna say? What? What else you wanna say? You done? No? You gotta say something. If you want to come up and talk. It's okay, you can talk. Tell me what you wanna say. You go back to your chair. You wanna stay here forever? Kaden wants y'all to know that Papa was a good fighter. They combated really well.
You go first.
Can you let TT step up here? Alright, you wanna come? It's okay, I got you. Alright, hop right into there. If you need help, I'll help you. Hmm? Okay, don't worry, just look at me and just say it in there. It's okay. Need me help you?
Yeah.
What should we say? I'll help you. You miss Papa? It's okay. You can talk next, okay? What should we say? You tell me and I'll say it for you. Tati wants y'all to know that she says that she loves Papa and she wants Papa to know that she loves him very much. Okay? Anything else? 1 minute. 1 minute, okay? Is that it? And she wants Papa to come back. I know I do too, baby.
It's the hard my toes.
Sorry. You wanna do?
Yeah.
Let's see what you got to say. Stand up.
Can I do?
You gotta talk right there.
What can I do it?
You gotta say something about Papa.
What can I do with it?
You just talk, and then they can hear you through the speakers. Okay? So you just talk right there. You wanna try it? Can you say, "I love you, Papa"?
You love you.
You done? You done? Alright, you talk right there. See right here? Right there. Scary. It's okay. Everybody here loves you. Yes, dear. Yes. You want me to help you? What you want me to say? Bibi wants Papa to come back too. She misses him. Anything else? What? And Bibi misses Papa a lot, right? Yeah. Anything else?
Is it my turn?
You want to try one more time? Okay. All right, talk right there about Papa.
What can I do?
You gotta talk right there.
What can I do with it?
Say, "I love Papa."
I love Baba.
Say, "I miss Papa." You want to try again? Talk right here.
What do I say?
Whatever you want to say. You gotta stand up and say something. Somebody else can get a turn. Say, "I love Papa." Say, "I miss Papa." A story about you and Papa.
I love Papa.
Okay, come on. Go sit with Boo Boo. Go sit with Boo Boo. Go sit with Boo Boo. I'll hold you. Go this way, baby. David.
Just don't want to step on any of them. Uncle Larry. For many years, me and my dad have been fighting bad. Horrible. For Sean, Uncle Larry was his only grandfather that he knew. I miss being able to call him. When little Larry called me and gave me the news, I was at Sean's football practice. I was just getting ready to call Uncle Larry when we left practice to, tell him how the season was going and everything. Because that's who he was. He wanted to know how Sean was doing in football, or how I was doing at work, or if Abby ever pulled her head out of her ass. I mean, that's how he was. If I didn't call him for a month, he'd call me cussing me out. "What are you doing, dumbass? Why haven't you called?" It's just who he was. I mean, I remember being a little kid when you guys used to come up every year for the family reunion. Of all the family, he was the one I looked forward to seeing the most because he was the funnest. He made everything an adventure. It was always great when he was around. The last 6-7 years that now that I've been able to bring my family down here and spend time with him and getting to see him again, or him coming up, it's been great. And I cherish the last 6-7 years of memories. Even when Donald and me and him went to the casino and Donald walked out with money and me and Uncle Larry walked out broke. But rest easy, Uncle Larry.
I'm like, Vinny, I don't know. Huh? Can you hear me now? I don't know what to say because I'm just as shocked as everybody else. Because, I miss calling him every day. I mean, I called him. He talked a heap more trash to me and Rhonda and all my other trucking buddies that would get on the phone together. And that he would just have a heyday when we'd all get on the phone, and that was, he talked about Jerry Springer and on, and it was always something with him. But I hate that he's gone. I wish, like he always told me, we need to all work together and everybody put the past behind us and our differences behind us and put this family back together like we were at one time. And I ain't got a whole lot of words. I didn't write no speech like you did, Haley. I mean, because I guess I'll harbor all my stuff on the inside and keep it to myself. So, with that being said, yeah, I see it. I miss the old man, but like I said, I just have to live through the memories now. He'll have to just live on through the memories. But that's all I got to say. And I appreciate everybody coming. So.
I don't really need a microphone. Paul was one who molded me to who I am today. When I was 13, he dropped me off. Dad and Mom dropped me off. I walked in the door. The hell you doing here? I thought we had the wrong house. I busted the back door and he was in the truck. The hell you doing? I said, we got the right house. And he taught me a lot of things throughout life, whether it was the hard way or the easy way. Got to the point where I knew what size wrenches were when he hit me upside the head with them. We had a lot of long talks. He was the emotional one that I could go to and vent to, and I always had the right answer. Sit down. I don't really know what to say. There's a lot of things that him and I went through, talked about, called him every day, whether we was trash talking on the phone with Dad and his trucking buddies, or it was me and him trash talking Brianna, whether it was Shalinda Queen or whatever his little names for everybody was, Lily Pad, Deputy Dog, Dumbass, David Dove, whatever. But he was a man of wise intent, and he impacted everybody equally. A lot of the things he taught everybody was basically boiled down on the same things, and he always had a special spot, I guess, for showing his emotions through trash talking. He always there for everybody, and if it weren't for him, I wouldn't be who I was today. So I hope he rests in peace, and I hope he gives God hell up there. Come on. Come here. Come on, poopy pants. Oh. All right, say what y'all want to say. Boy. Go sit down. Say I love you.